doing?
Well, we're gonna address it. We're gonna get into it, but this is the intro, so. Hi, how are you? Welcome back. It's been a while. If you are watching this, I appreciate you even clicking on my little video because I've kind of disappeared. Today's video is going to be doing my hair. So we're gonna be flat twisting my hair. And basically I'm gonna be filling you guys in on what's been going on with me, why I kind of fell off with being consistent, not even just on YouTube, but with all my social media. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using and then, just give you a little update, chit chat while I style my hair. So that's kind of the flow of this video. I'm gonna go in first with this AG hair care foam. I've really fallen in love with this stuff. And then of course, I think everyone's familiar with this one. Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm using. Of course, I have my spray bottle. I have clips. I have a red tail comb for parting and a wide tooth comb for detangling. And my 3-layer comb for extra detangling. Let's get into it. I think I'm gonna part my hair, prep the section, and then we'll start chit-chatting. So let's do that. All right, so what's been going on? It kind of seems like I big chopped my hair and disappeared. And I guess that's kind of what happened. After that big chop video, I think I put out maybe 2 additional natural hair videos. One was a wash and go with Bask and Bloom. And the other one was showing you guys how I slicked down my hair. When I was looking through my content, it said like 10 months since I posted a natural hair video. 10 months! I didn't realize it had been so long. Like I knew it had been long, but I hadn't really paid attention to how long it had been. Partially that's because I was struggling with a lot of things. I think once I cut my hair, I was really, really excited because it was new, it was different. I was really excited. But as the months went on, I would say probably closer to like October, November. So around this time last year, I started to really regret cutting my hair. I missed my hair so much and I was feeling a little discouraged and, just missing it. I don't know how else to say it. And so that's something I really struggled with, and it's probably been displayed in my lack of content as a result on YouTube. I still was periodically uploading things onto Instagram. In the midst of all of that, like trying to fall in love with my hair again, I ended up getting a pretty good partnership, long-term partnership. And so I still had content I needed to put out, which I'm really grateful for because I don't think I would have gotten to where I am now in the process of it all if I wasn't forced to do some kind of with my hair. Yeah, I'm grateful that I did get that partnership. But yeah, I think it was around December when my hair was finally long enough. It was finally long enough to do a protective style. And I mean, at that point, I really did not feel like recording anything. I feel like I did maybe 2 or 3 protective styles on my hair. I just kind of lost my creative, like my drive and my motivation to create content outside of what I was, contractually obligated to put out. I was doing my hair, I was styling my hair, but I just didn't always feel like recording it. So yeah, that was part of the reason why I didn't put out as much content. Another reason why was physically. I wasn't feeling physically confident and I guess fully happy. Hold on, I gotta concentrate on the flat twist part. Yeah, I wasn't feeling the best with like how I saw myself and just struggling with all the weight I had gained, probably in connection to like just work and life. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, so we bought our house last year. I big chopped last year. But that period between the summer of last year and probably like the fall, winter of 2020, I believe is what it was. I think I was going through a little bit of a depression. I think we really had a goal of buying a house in mind. And so we really had to cut back on a lot of things to try to save as much as possible for this goal. And, as a result, we couldn't, or we shouldn't, when you're trying to be budget friendly, when you're trying to save, you shouldn't spend extra money on, going out, eating out, doing things that are fun, buying new hair products, buying makeup. I really enjoy doing. Like I had to cut back in order to make this goal possible. And I think that really had an impact on me because those are the things, like that's my self-care in some sense. And so everything was like work, save. And I think once we got the house, it was a relief, that goal had been accomplished. But then the next thing is furnishing the house, making it look nice. And then on top of that, trying to save now for the next goal, which is our wedding. So yeah, just that constant pressure and like that laser focus. I don't know, it had an impact on me. And in the moment, I didn't really recognize that because, I'm in the moment and I know there's a reason why. But looking back, I can definitely say that, that's what I was going through internally. And, I can't, spend money on the things that I usually enjoy as much. So I was spending money on snacks. And I mean, I love a snack. I love to eat, and I wasn't working out and I wasn't really moving around like a lot of people because still working from home. Yeah, I think just the combination of all of that kind of put me in that funk, in that headspace. And the physical manifestation of that was gaining weight, which is so common when you're depressed. Oh, didn't mean to put more on my hand. That's why I can't talk and do hair at the same time. Yeah, so I wasn't really liking the way I looked on camera. And not to say that that's not to demonize that. That's just personally me. I think we all have our preferences on how we like to look at ourselves and like to see ourselves. And I think it's all about having a healthy perspective and all of that. But I mean, I think it's okay to say that you weren't fully happy. I was trying to be happy because it's important to love yourself regardless of what you look like, but also acknowledge that you do want to make a change and you want things to be different. And so that was something I was struggling with, and a big reason why I wasn't really in the mood to create content like that. Ooh, getting hot in here. I think that pretty much sums up like mentally where I was and why I kind of stopped putting out YouTube content. And yeah, the new year came, and like a lot of us, I wanted to get a fresh start. I wanted to, figure out how to address these things that I wasn't happy with, and started working out. like I always do every January, started working out. But this time around, it seemed like much more of a struggle. Much more of a struggle to see any progress, I would say. And, you know, use that as motivation to keep going. On top of, you know, making some changes as far as work, because I love being a therapist, but I felt myself getting burnt out with doing it virtually, doing it like 100% virtually. Because before, you know, the pandemic and everything, I was going and seeing people in person. I was having personal interactions. And I felt like, although it was more work and time to go out in person, I felt like I had more of an impact being in person. And I felt like the clients also felt that. I felt like they were more engaged and more comfortable being in person. But at that point, this is 2022, at that point, it's been 2 years of all virtual. I mean, there's some times when I would go in person. I was, you know, hybrid at one point, but it still was a lot. So decided to stay with the same company, but try a different position. And that's kind of what I've been doing since March. So that's also been an adjustment, trying to figure out this new position, feel comfortable in it. It is a supervising position, so it's something that I've never done before and definitely way out my comfort zone, but something I wanted to work on and improve, and definitely requires a lot of time and, you know, just figuring out your approach as a supervisor. So yeah, that's what I've been doing probably the last 6 months, just getting comfortable in that role and just kind of figure things out. And through that, you know, through that change, that was March. This year has been very hard on my family. We lost 3 family members, I would say. It's immediate. I lost an aunt, I lost an uncle, and most recently, my grandmother. So that has been, you know, an adjustment. Grief is hard. It's hard. And it's definitely something I've always struggled with. I'm okay. You know, these are just an emotional reaction to loss, but I think overall I'm okay. It's just been a lot. It's just been a lot this year. To add on to that, this year, since May, we've really been making progress with wedding planning, and we do have a date. And I mean, right now it's like 5 months from that date. You know, wedding is exciting, of course, but it's stressful. How are you gonna pay for everything? Planning everything, it's stressful. And so that's been another thing I've been trying to juggle. At the beginning of 2020, I really did have the plan to get back into everything and figure out how to be consistent and figure out how to get myself in a better headspace so that it can be how it was before with creating content. But yeah, this year has thrown some speed bumps, humps, whatever you want to call them, in the way. And yeah, and ultimately coming back to YouTube and filming an actual video for YouTube, and yeah, just figuring out how to juggle everything. And so far, so good. I've been consistent. I've been consistent for about a month now, and I'm really proud of myself. Consistent on those other platforms. I know not so much on YouTube, although I have posted shorts. I mean, hopefully you guys have seen them. I guess I would want to hear from you guys about, if you're still there, if you're still a subscriber. I want to hear from you guys about what kind of content you want to see from me. I know hair content is always my go-to, but yeah, I do a lot of things. I do my makeup, I do my nails, I have the Thairapy Talks series on Instagram, but that's something I can bring over to YouTube in a different way. I mean, what kind of content would you guys like to see from me? Comment down below and let me know. So yeah, I'm gonna actually focus on finishing my hair now, and show you guys, you know, just like clips and views of me finishing up the style. All right, so those are my final results. I am loving how it came out. I've tried this combo with twists before, but this is my first time doing like flat twists, but I knew it's a good combination, so I had no doubts about that. But it has been a little while since I flat twisted my hair. So, hey, she came out cute. It looks very similar to the two-strand twist that I did back, I think that was like the beginning of September. I think anything I do, like a braid or a twist, is gonna look similar at this length. But yeah, I am excited to venture in some other hairstyles though. So comment down below and let me know what kind of styles, or content in general. What kind of content would you like to see from me moving forward now that I'm back? I'm back and I'm gonna stay consistent. So but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like or leave a comment. I'd love to talk with you in the comment section. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave them down there and I will get back to you. Hey, and make sure you're subscribed. That's important. But yeah, this was like riding a bike. It wasn't too bad, but yeah. I will catch you guys in my next video.